Hey everyone, my name is Johny Dyer, co-founder of Dyer Fitness and Lululemon Ambassador. I'm here to show you how to stretch before and after your run. Let's go. For our pre-run, what we're gonna go over is dynamic stretching. What that is the constant flow of movement to help with blood flow and to prevent injury, soreness, and cramps during your run. For our post-run cool down, we're gonna get into static stretching. Static stretching is holding stretches for a certain period of time to help prevent delayed onset muscle soreness as well as injury. Now we're gonna go over 10 dynamic stretches. Follow along. We're gonna start with stepping 1 foot forward. I'm gonna take my left leg, I'm gonna place it forward into a lunge position. From there, both hands are gonna come down on the inside of my front leg. All right, straightening out that back leg so that we get more of a stretch in the groin area. We're gonna take our inside hand, open it up 4 times, looking up at that arm. All right, 4 times. All right, once you're done 4 times, you're gonna kick back to this next one. We're gonna grab the foot. All right, send the hips forward. Remember, we want to keep this dynamic, so we're always moving. Hold it for half a second, come back forward, send those hips into the ground. When you're done that, stand up. We're gonna go into some sweep throughs now. All right, so all I'm gonna get you to do is kick 1 foot out. So I'm gonna kick my left foot out. With my left foot, that leg stays straight. My right knee is slightly bent. And all I'm gonna do is hinge from the hips, and I'm gonna sweep through, feeling that stretch in the back of the left leg. Then I'm gonna switch sides again, sweeping through. When I'm done that, then I'm gonna move into some groin lunges. So I'm gonna go a little bit wider with my feet. I'm gonna send my hips back, all right? So sticking my butt back, reaching forward till I feel a stretch in my groin area, all right? Stretching out my adductors and abductors, just like that. Come back in. 2, again, remember, we're keeping this dynamic, so we're constantly moving, and then you're gonna bring it back in. Next, we're gonna go into good morning squats. So you're gonna get your feet into a comfortable squat position. You're gonna send the hips back, so hinging at the hips, slight bend in those knees. Keep your back straight. From here, you're gonna drop your bum into a squat, keeping your hands up as high as you can. Drive the hips back up, stand up, that's 1. Come back again. Keep those feet planted. 2, you're gonna do that about 3 more times. Next, what we're gonna do is called inchworms. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get your feet about hip width apart or to a comfortable position where you can keep your legs straight and you're touching the ground at the same time. So you're just gonna reach down, straightening out, reaching for that ground, walking it out, hands underneath your shoulders, hips are neutral, squeezing the bum, and your back is flat. From here, all you're gonna do is set your shoulders and then bring your toes, inch them back up towards your hands, stand back up. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into some arm circles. Face your palms in. As you come out, rotate the palms out and come back up, rotate the hands back in. You're gonna complete that 8 times. When we are done that, we're gonna go into what's called bear hugs. I'm just gonna let my arms hang here, and all I'm gonna do is open up and then grab the back of my shoulders as much as possible, release right over top of left, grab the back of my shoulders, left over top of right, grab the back of my shoulders, and keep switching. We're gonna get into A skips and B skips. You know, opposite arm to opposite knee, just like that. And it's a little bit of a hop. So you're coming up, up. We're just hopping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 10. All right. From there, we're gonna go into B skips. All right. So it's a kick and then out, and you're gonna grab with your toe. All right. So here, kicking that foot out. All right. If you have to slow that movement down, that's totally fine too. You can come up, kick, up, kick. If you're not comfortable with the hop, just a little bit of a kick. All right, let's hit the road for a run, and I'll meet you guys back here for our post-run cool down. See ya. Welcome back. Now that we've done our run, let's get into our post-run cool down. We're gonna take our left leg, just like in the beginning, we're gonna bring that leg back down. This time, it's not dynamic, it's static. So we're gonna hold the movement for about 10 to 15 seconds. So we're here, and I'm just gonna hold it up for 15 seconds, just like that. Push your hips into the ground as much as possible. Get that stretch, elongate those muscles, and then you're gonna come back down, breathe. From there, we're gonna go back into that kick back as well too. This time we're holding. You want to feel the stretch in the back of the leg, elongating those muscles at the back, breathing. All right, focus on that breathing into the nose, out to the mouth. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a pigeon stretch. So I'm gonna take my left leg, we're gonna start with the left leg first. I'm gonna bring it down, all right, in front, just like so, and then get that back leg, work it back. And we're just gonna hold this position for, again, 10 to 15 seconds. From there, we're gonna go in to a quad stretch, holding the pigeon stretch as well still, all right? And all I wanna see you do is take your right hand, grab your right leg, we're gonna pull it back. From here, we're gonna take our left arm, bring it down so we're on our forearm and stretching out that quad and driving the hips into the ground so we're still getting a glute and a quad static stretch. All right, hold that position. Slowly let go of that leg, come back up. We're gonna go back into that wide groin lunge stretch. Get your feet again, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and we're just gonna hold this stretch. I want you to come down, kick that foot up, all right, that right foot up, send the hips back. We're gonna hold 3, 2, 1, and then I just want you to shift to the other side. All right, for this next one, we're gonna stretch out our lower back. Bring our feet about hip width apart. We're gonna bring our forehead and our chin towards our knees. By doing so, we're gonna pull at the back of our ankles. So all I want you to do is just come straight down, grab the back of your ankles with your hands, and then pull yourself towards your knees, holding that for 10 to 15 seconds. Focus on your breathing throughout this whole movement. For this next one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a tricep stretch. All right, this is also gonna get into your lower lats, your upper lats, sorry, as well too. So taking your left hand, placing it behind your back, take your right hand, grab your left elbow and pull it down and towards the ground. We're just gonna hold that position for 10 to 15 seconds. This next one we're doing is gonna be a groin stretch. All we're gonna do is get on all fours, and I want you to get your knees as wide as possible. Get your hands out in front of you, and all I want you to do is push back with your hand, keeping your back straight. And I want you to hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. You know the drill. For this next one, we're gonna get the back of the shoulders, all right? We're gonna get our knees about shoulder width apart, hands on all fours, all right, underneath the shoulders. We're gonna sit back, all right? Reach this left hand forward, bring this right hand through, all right, with our palm facing up, and we're gonna drive this arm and shoulder into the ground while bringing our head through our arms. Just like this, you wanna push that shoulder down so that you feel in the back of your shoulder. Last but not least, we're gonna get back into the shoulders. We're gonna bring our left arm, bring it up across our chest, and we're gonna take our right arm, bring it underneath and pull it towards the opposite shoulder. Just like that, you wanna hold that again for 10 to 15 seconds on one side, release, come back up on the other side, another 10 to 15 seconds. All right, everyone, that's it, that's all. Thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna leave you with this one last reminder, that is to make sure that you're breathing, all right? In through the nose, out through the mouth, and have all the fun that you can have. Toodles!